Bum 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 bum
Oh shit,
bum
that was a
bum
notification.
bum. First one was a lie. The second one is the truth. And with that, we have Walker.
What's up?
Young Walker in
I'm
the building.
back.
He's back again.
Welcome back. He came out and supported.
I did all the way out to. It's the first time I've really been out to like rural Ohio.
Yeah.
Like when we drove through on the way here to Cleveland. Obviously we're on the interstate and stuff, but like hadn't got the like Amish country experience yet. So that's
Yeah.
like pretty cool.
You saw some buggies.
Saw some buggies. Saw the hats.
Yes.
I saw on the way back. I saw like an Amish guy who's probably his son. They're on bikes, and when like the dad had like a normal bike, but the son had one. It was like one of those ones where you can stand on them, like, and it was also like neon green.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is like it's like a V-shaped bike. I don't really know how else to describe it, except it's like you can kind of like scoot on it, sort of.
Holy shit.
Which was like a very funny thing to see, like a guy wearing the like wool overalls and the hat and the
Yeah.
beard to like.
That hat.
It's like imagining him like on a scooter, pretty
that hat is
much.
kind of like fire, actually.
Yeah.
It's a fire ass hat.
Yeah, I really like. I mean, I think their like traditional garb is really sick. Actually, you see them at the farmers market, and it's like, oh yeah, you guys have probably been making these for hundreds of years.
Have you ever like had like the food that the Amish prepare?
No, I haven't been. I haven't ever had any of that stuff. Is it good?
It's awesome.
Like this
Yeah.
kind of bike?
No, it's not like that. It's like a bicycle, but it looks kind of like that. It's like a bicycle, but it has like a divot in the middle that you can stand on.
Interesting.
I have no idea what it's called, but
Just bring it over here and do some more research. All right.
it's kind of in the like devil sticks and like slacklining genre of objects. Like I don't know how else.
Stuff that people that have lived in Boulder have.
Yeah, like giant gauge earrings, like very long
I
dreadlocks.
practice devil sticks.
Devil sticks.
Oh shit.
The funniest object on earth.
Going to a festival. You want to go to a
To
festival
a
with
fest.
me?
What
Yeah.
the fuck's devil sticks?
They're like, you went to college, don't
Yeah.
you?
You don't know what
Doesn't
devil
matter.
sticks are?
Did you
Oh,
notice that-
you'll know when you see them.
You didn't hang out with enough white people that were dirty.
Yeah.
Like dirty white people.
Oh yeah.
Take
Yeah.
White people with
sticks
dreadlocks, big time.
and flip them around like they're circus performers and shit.
No, I've seen people do like they juggle with like the bowling pins and shit.
No.
Like that. Like
That's
I've seen.
just called juggling.
Yeah, and I've seen people walk
Devil
across.
sticks guys also like juggling too, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've never seen people play around with like looks like to be spirit sticks.
Spirit sticks.
Yeah, that's what they essentially look like.
No, they're devil sticks.
That's like a kind of guy who's almost disappeared. I think
The devil?
no, the devil stick, like the devil stick slackline dreadlock guy. Like I feel like he's kind of an endangered species now.
Jeez.
I mean, you see him in college campuses, but other than that,
He was too aggressive for the people around him, you know?
yeah, they're definitely not chill. Like those guys are not chill.
So like now that's not cool. Like in the previous political climate, you could be that guy.
You could be the
You could
devil
be
sticks
kind of
guy.
like devil sticks, leftist guy, but hey man, you're like trying hard at something. You're not supposed to do that anymore.
You're not. No one wants to see like the huge gauges. You know, the huge ones.
I've never been a fan of gauges,
No.
but I do kind of use them as like a social indicator.
Yeah.
As like, you might be down to do some weird shit.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Anyone who still has gauges in like 2018 is definitely a weirdo.
I saw a few at the tournament. Yeah.
Me oh my.
Yeah. I wonder why.
I hope I don't get caught staring at that tournament.
Oh, that was hilarious.
That was pretty funny.
That was pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
The referee just looked at me and was like, hey man, like,
Hey, sir.
look, what am I gonna say?
Nothing.
Was she not beautiful?
She was.
She was. Was I rude? No.
It was a compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't like making stupid faces or anything. I was just like, he just kind of caught me
Hey,
being
baby.
mesmerized.
It's like, hey, baby.
I wasn't even perving. I was just like, wow, she's really pretty.
For reference,
And then I look up and the referee's staring at me and smiling like,
No
hey,
reference.
motherfucker, I see you.
for reference, at the finals of the grappling tournament we were just at, like an hour and a half ago.
Don't say exactly when.
It does say exactly where. I said that's why I said no reference.
Yeah, no reference. Coach was looking at one of the competitors.
Whoa!
That's
It
too
could've
much.
been anybody.
It could.
Someone's
could've been
girlfriend
Too many-
was
too many- too-
busted.
too many-
Big time
There were
busted.
so many attractive women there. It could have been
Too
anyone.
much information.
It could have
With-
been anyone.
With that, I'm gonna start the show.
Oh, we aren't recording?
We are.
Yeah, we're recording. We just didn't do the intro.
You can't. You can't hear the
there
intro.
it
I'm
is.
sorry,
There
Walker.
it is. No, you can give him headphones. Give him yours. Maybe we're looking for that kind of thing.
Syndication.
Nah, I'm
No.
fucking with you. We
Do
don't
they have
need
syndicated
syndication.
podcasts?
We don't need
They just put them
syndication.
on iTunes.
They do have like podcast networks and shit like that. But then you have to answer to somebody, and I feel like that's the whole fucking point, is so I don't have to fucking answer to anyone. It would be counterproductive to try to like become a part of something else. I would much rather stay in this motherfucking basement than let anybody tell me what to do ever again in life. I really mean that. like today even just made it stronger.
Yo,
Like-
fuck the outside world. Just stay in the basement.
No, it's not like that. It's just like I go to this event and I strongly feel that all these fucking black belts are scared. Not of each other, certainly not of me, but of like the toughest purple belt that you've ever rolled with. You're afraid to roll with that guy in public. And I am not. I am not. I'm also not afraid to lose to that guy. And I know there are people that celebrated that. Like, I know for a fact there were people, even in that very fucking room, who were like, yeah, this fucking Darren got tapped. Great! Great! I hope you felt awesome when I got tapped. And when I win something cool, I hope that you feel awesome about that too, because you start to realize, you know what? I don't really fucking hate that guy anyway. But if you do hate me, just understand, you're like calories to me. You're a fuel, and I appreciate you. Anthony,
Haters keep them motivated, folks.
They really
They
do.
keep them motivated.
Yes.
they really fucking do.
Yes.
Like, I wish I was exaggerating. You should use the good ones now.
Yeah, I probably should.
I wish I was exaggerating, but more than positive, like, encouragement,
Mm-hmm.
people fucking naysaying me pushes me.
Yeah.
Pushes me, man. Like, I need the positivity, too. Keeps you going, keeps you smiling. But, like, when I'm really, like, digging for shit,
Yeah.
I'm not like, all these people believe in me. I'm like, they fucking said I wouldn't do it.
The
Like,
flames of hatred fuel your rise.
they really do. And here's the funniest part. Like, I don't feel in any way that the rise is cut short or fucked up because I lost today. Like, I really don't. I went in there into a weight class that is significantly heavier than I used to compete in, and I'm trying to move into that weight eventually.
Mm-hmm. It's 160.
It was 155.
Okay.
And I stepped on the scale with clothes on at 46 today.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't wearing a lot. I was wearing a t-shirt and shorts, no shoes.
Yeah.
And it's 46.
Okay.
So really, I'm probably like 45 when I stepped on. So, and these are just facts.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm 10 pounds under, and there's people that had to make that weight.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I put myself in a situation where I'm undersized, and it's the form of the game of jiu-jitsu that I am the worst at. I am best at point jiu-jitsu.
Mm-hmm.
That's everything I've ever won. It's always been points tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
Sub only is the easiest way to beat me.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't take anything away from the kid that fucking tapped me. He was doing great. But if you were gonna like set up a scenario in which I was likely to lose, you would make it submission only. It'll be the best chance to beat me for sure. And then, you know, we'd still have to scrap it out. But like, I went into that situation so that I could start to inoculate myself to having fear of outcome.
Mm-hmm.
And the worst possible outcome happened. I got beat in the first round. I feel like the worst outcome is sometimes the best outcome. Because that gives me a thing to think about tomorrow morning when I open the gym. Because I'm opening the gym tomorrow at 10 o'clock. I'm training tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Which I planned on doing already. It's not because I lost I'm doing that. I didn't teach on Saturday. So I was like, fuck, I got to give them something.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, like I feel great about it. I really couldn't be happier. And then Anthony said there's more shit than I even knew about.
Yeah.
So when's the next time we're competing, Anthony?
Well, obviously it's the AGC in
Why is that
Cleveland,
obvious?
because that's the one that you care about the most, because it's in Cleveland.
Yes, but is that the
Cleveland.
next one?
That is the next one, as far
Okay,
as I
so then
know.
what happens after that?
Then it is Fuji in Columbus, I believe, and I think the one after that is Toledo. Let me get the exact dates though.
Okay. And I'm doing all those tournaments.
Yes.
And I'm doing as many divisions as I can reasonably do. So that means a gi division and a no gi division at least. And wherever I get the most matches, you know? Like some of those are going to be like, "Oh, you could do the Masters." And I'm going to try not to do the Masters unless it's like the only reasonable thing to do. But yeah. I'm excited to see what happens in the no gi divisions. If some of these black belts can hear me talk or give a fuck.
They can hear you, but that doesn't mean they want to listen.
Like, get in that no-gi game. Maybe you had the same fate that I had today. Maybe you smash everyone. Maybe it doesn't matter. But we can see. Instead, you're going to be like, oh, I don't train that much no-gi. Oh, you know, I really got to coach my guys. Oh, word? What do you do when you coach your guys? You sit on the sideline and you say, oh, don't let them. Okay, all your might. Like you say dumb shit anyway. You're not coaching anybody.
Does that help anyone when people
no.
are screaming at you while you're like
Well,
trying to?
it depends on what they're screaming.
Yeah.
Sometimes what they're screaming helps me.
Yeah.
Most of the time, no. Most of the time, no, because they say things like, "Don't let them get it," or "Get out of there." Like what the fuck?
Like,
Yeah, dude.
Thanks. Really?
But like post on his left hip. Well, that's an exact thing to say.
Yeah.
When is Cincinnati?
I want to say November. I don't know.
Okay, because there's one. All right, so I misspoke. It's AGC, Fuji, and then the 4th is Toledo.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I think that's the week before.
I think it is. I think it's for some reason I think it's the 11th in my head.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
I think you're right. So guys, happy 100.
Happy 100.
Woo!
We did it.
We did it. It is.
So I don't think 101 is going to be anticlimactic or anything.
Yeah.
The beginning of a new chapter.
Is that what we should think of it as? Like,
Yeah, I
just
know.
one chapter of the podcast?
It's just like part
Every
2.
100 episodes?
It's like part 2.
No more jujitsu after this one. It's the last Jits podcast.
There's barely any jiu-jitsu podcasts now.
Yeah. Let's see.
Somehow people still listen. Do you want to try this?
No, thanks. I drove.
Yes. I'm driving. I'm done doing that for the day. I'm not doing any more of that.
When did you start? Oh, I actually did drive a little
I
bit.
drove a little bit.
Yeah, you just did.
I went to go get beer and cigarettes.
Damn it.
It was a very long
Nice.
trip.
Came and rib 'em.
The middle-aged couple that was sitting near us, they were funny. That lady was laughing at all my jokes.
November 11th. So yes.
I like that in people.
When they laugh when they think you're funny.
She was laughing at all my jokes.
She's-
The first one when I was talking about, like, my trainer pulled out a dip. And I was like, yeah, I just noticed you doing that, like, 2 weeks ago. He goes, yeah, I do it about 2 weeks every year. He's like,
Dipping?
it's bad for me and I really like it.
Rolling with a dip in?
No, he doesn't roll with it in. He was just sitting there.
He should roll with it in.
Ew.
That'd be
How
disgusting.
nasty that would
That'd be
be.
disgusting.
I know a person that does that.
That's so
And
disgusting.
I was like, yeah, see, I'm just never going to stop smoking cigarettes because I just don't want to be as soft as these other motherfuckers. And then the lady lost her shit. She started cracking up.
It's good enough in Europe. It's good enough here.
Hey, man, I'm just saying. I think they give you cancer, but besides that, they get a bad rep. Yeah, there's that whole cancer thing. But
You're
really,
an adult. You know the risks.
Yeah. I think the rest of it's kind of a bad rep. It's like, there's no way you can, like, be an athlete. It's like, well, athletes used to do this all the time. They started telling you a story. You started believing it. It's not necessarily true.
Well, it's probably like it's not the best, but you
No.
like know, like you know what you're doing. Like yeah.
It's not the best idea. But I didn't get tired out there or anything.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you look good. I mean, I barely was paying attention to you. I was just like,
Good.
I was more focused on the clock. I was like, all right, 30 seconds.
It's like, you look good. The clock works really good, though. The time is going on.
Yeah, basically, it's like you give me one job, and I'm like, I'm gonna do the best job I can do. Ref, move out of the way. I can't see. If I'm a second late, it might be my ass.
No. But yeah. Can we watch the match?
We can.
Oh, you got it recorded?
Yeah. It got broadcasted live on the internet.
Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up.
So
Let's do
let's
the
play a game.
screen by screen breakdown.
Let's play a game.
Okay.
I want to say what I think happened.
Okay.
Then I want you to tell me what you think happened.
Okay.
And then we'll watch what actually happened.
Okay.
So I think that we came out. There was a little bit of hand fighting, which I didn't expect him to really have interest in doing. I thought he was just going to sit and pull guard right away.
Mm-hmm.
He was trying some leg lock entries. I was just kind of being safe and making sure he didn't get underneath. He was really diligent about attacking that. Kept coming for that, kept coming for that, kept coming for that.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, no, you ruined it. You clicked on
Who's this guy?
one of the people.
Oh, fuck this guy.
Fuck this guy.
I was gonna start playing song. I want to hear sound.
Then, what else? Fuck my ass. Then what else? Then
Oh, here we go.
I started like trying to work some guard passing, and he went for a Kimura. And I brought my hand to the inside, and I felt astonishingly safe. And I was like, why is he holding this? I remember thinking that, like, why hasn't he let this go yet? And then my leg just kind of started to come out of his half guard, like really easily. And I was like, you're just going to let me? All right. And so then I walked around, and I took the arm bar, but I think I took it too politely. Like, his arm went straight, and I tried to hold it straight instead of trying to push it past straight.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Push it past 90.
No.
No,
This
no.
is 90.
I mean, sorry,
No,
90. 180. Sorry, 180. Angles.
I had to bring that elbow above everything else, and I didn't really...
You didn't like crank it?
No, I didn't really have the heart to do that at the time. And I'm not even nice.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just used to training with people while trying not to hurt them.
So you thought we discussed at the restaurant after, but you said you were like in like training mode, not in comp mode.
I think so. I was also a little surprised to be in that position.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't consider myself to be a finisher. So when I see a finish, I'm like, it's like I'm almost like wary of it. I'm like, wait, are you really gonna? No, you can't. Let me see. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
And by then you have time to defend and shit, so it's not the best. So he escaped that. Then I got caught in a leg lock position, and at first he had the knee inside the leg, so I was in danger. Then I removed the knee, and I thought I was safe. Then he got the knee back, and he pulled on the heel real hard, and I kind of panicked when I felt how hard my heel was trapped, and I tapped. But then his arm slipped off. Like if I hadn't tapped, I probably could have yanked my leg out of there and kept fighting. And even though my ankle's sore now, it wasn't that sore then.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it only hurt a little bit. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But I think I overprotected myself on the tap, and I didn't go hard. It's the same problem. It's like, I know I was in a significant amount of danger, and he pulled hard, and so that means I should tap.
Yeah.
If I'm training. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got your arm straight. That means I should chill if I'm training. But we're not training. There's cash on the line. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? But that's a good lesson for me. Now, just so you don't have to tell the story all over again.
Okay.
Do you think that was accurate or no?
I mean, I'm gonna go with yes because I barely pay attention. I only remember.
So you're worthless.
There's positions I remember, like you shape shifting, and then you going for that, you getting that arm bar. But in terms of, and then a lot of heel hook attempts and escapes. But in terms of like the Kimura and the hand fighting, I do remember. The Kimura, I don't remember that much.
Okay.
But
So let's watch this match.
I'm gonna go with your version of the story.
Is this the very first interaction?
Yeah, this is the very first interaction.
Okay.
Yeah, make it full screen.
I did. I think this is.
This is all you get?
Oh no, you get more. It's just so you can't see as much because of the TV. Do you want sound or no sound?
We can go with a little bit of sound.
All right, let's do this. Very slight bit of sound. So right now, Darren is kind of playing in like this dude's open guard in a knee seat position. He's getting pushed. Darren stands up. Guy stays on his butt. Dude's butt scooting towards Darren. Darren's like, "Get off me, bitch!" And then
What are you saying, bitch? How dare you, sir?
somebody scoots towards you. All right, Darren's in his guard. This dude tries to go for a Kimura, it looks like. But Darren's like, yeah, I've seen this before. And Darren gets his arm inside.
So, yeah. Is it right now this is about to happen?
No, I think there's a little bit.
You hear the commentator?
He's-
Darren's pretty small for this weight class. Yeah, here it is.
Here's the armbar. Darren goes for the armbar. And
That
he's
shit was straight, man. I
Almost-
just didn't have the heart.
He switched to omoplata. He tried to switch to omoplata, but it didn't work out. Now Darren's on bottom. They both get up. They reset towards the center. Darren's like, "Come on, man, let's go."
So that was like in the first fucking interaction, really.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Darren's chilling.
I gotta sharpen my shit, dude.
Darren's giving this kid a little bit of noogie. They tie up. They're giving Darren a shout out on the commentary. And then a little bit more of hand fighting. A little bit of a reset. This guy's getting ready to pull guard. Yep, pulls guard. Pulls Darren into his guard. Starts. Is in half guard.
Yeah,
Darren
there's the knee
starts.
cut.
Darren starts passing. Dude pushes frames up. Darren just stands back up like, "Come on, dude." And then Darren's just looking at him. And Darren's like, "Poop, get out of my way." They getting pushed to the corner of the mat. Darren puts the choke in his neck.
I mean, I do grab the throat a great deal. I really like putting my hands on the throat.
Dude, Darren's in the guy's butterfly guard.
So this is the setup he eventually ends up catching,
Yeah.
where he's like,
Darren's manipulating their wrist a little bit. Keep hand fighting. Dude tries to get a body lock, but Darren's just putting his hands in this dude's throat. Grabs an arm. Sprawls out. Reset towards the center. Rob's quite a bit small.
and he's like, this dude's huge compared to Darren.
He is noticeably bigger than you.
Yeah, he's big. He's one of the dudes that had to make the weight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Darren's in this guy's butterfly guard.
So this is, I think, where it goes wrong.
They start pummeling, fighting. Darren just keeps getting that inside control. Then the dude starts going for his leg. Darren starts stripping the grip. Then,
So look, knee comes out, right?
yeah.
So I'm safe for a second. Then it gets back in.
Yeah, then Darren taps. And Darren holds his shin, but then he realizes I'm fine. He's fine, not me. And gives the dude a hearty high five. Hearty high five. And a smile on his face. And he is okay for the rest of today.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then here's the moment where Darren starts to laugh, and you can tell that Darren's still Darren. And then you hear about the commentator's bathroom break.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. That's good.
That was good.
Good. I'll take that shit.
Yeah, it was good.
But fuck. I gotta get tighter on that finish.
Yeah.
That armbar was like a silver platter.
I don't see. See, you keep saying getting tighter on the finish. I just think your mindset just needs to be tweaked. It's like this is competition. I don't think you could have gotten any tighter. Like if you got any tighter, then yeah, I don't think you could have. I don't think there's any. He would have never been able to leave your arm ever. I don't think there was anything. I don't think you can get any tighter than what you did. It's just more of it's like you about to it's a knuckles to shoulder. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
If like I don't know if you want to watch this or not, but like if I remember when we were watching the semifinal match with the guy who eventually won, like he was like bullying that dude. Like
yeah.
he was.
It was mean, and the way he
Yeah.
finished the arm was nasty.
Let's see. No, it's a little bit too far. I think.
Yeah.
Let's see. What is this? No, this is
No, it was the one after.
Was it another-
No, this was the other guy's one. The other
Yeah.
semifinal.
We're looking for the Detroit guy.
Yeah, there we go.
After he
Yeah, like, he's just-
slammed Matt.
I mean, I was watching this one pretty close, and you can just see kind of how he's just grinding the life out of him just by being hard. Like the dude the dude in blue is just he just ran him out of energy, I think, and you might see some of this stuff where he puts his like hand on his face
That was
and
the
Yeah.
That was the best.
mean mug.
I would love to see the hand.
And they were very, very clear in the rules meeting. Like, you can put the hand on the face to smother. Like, that's legal. You can slam. Here comes some hand on the face action, I bet. Hand on face. Hand on face.
Was this? Oh no, I want to see that part where he just picks him up. No, this is where he just take the arm and just. Oh no.
But he stays
Oh,
with
this,
it.
No, this is where he taps him. Yeah, this is where I think this is where the tap happens.
He stays with it.
Yeah, this is where the tap happens.
What is this? Is this an
Inverted
Come
armbar.
Armbar.
Yeah, inverted armbar. Let's go back a little bit. 'Cause this one, we see the.
It's a nice one.
See, all right, let's the snooze fest.
Oh God.
Pass the snooze fest.
Let's not even
was-
talk
that
about
was
it.
rough.
Let's not even talk about it.
All right, come on, man. Just tap the dude and get out. Let's see. So I want to watch the whole map through and through. There we go. Thank you. I bake muffins, dude.
Come on now. Let's not insult folks.
I'm not insulting him. I'm just saying, man. It's just
what is baked muffins?
It's just they're twins.
Muffin tops.
No, I wasn't saying. No, I wasn't even talking about that.
Oh.
I was literally just talking about the fact that like one dude bakes cookies and the other dude probably bakes muffins.
Oh, I see. I saw what I saw. I said what I said. I see a muffin top.
Call it out.
I call out the man wearing it.
It's okay.
I see a red sash.
Call it out. Gotta call it like you see it.
I kill the man wearing it.
Let's see. Is this? There we go. So
Are
this.
you guys hip to Tombstone? What the fuck?
Come on, man. I only can keep so many things in my head, and I have very few space.
Are you gonna watch another match?
Yeah, I just want to watch the beginning of the match where this dude gets that blah blah blah, and then the weight room a little bit, and then I want to watch the splash grenade, and then I'm done with this.
Wait, what happened in this match?
This is the one where I think I'm pretty sure this is Detroit. Mr. Detroit. Is this not Detroit?
No,
No.
this is the one. Detroit is the one after
no.
that.
I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, where's Detroit? There's Detroit. I'm gonna go back a little bit where Detroit just. There we go.
When he weight rooms this dude?
Weight rooms this dude and
Yeah, he
just
does.
like and his
He
face.
did bury him a little bit.
He did, and then I want to see grenades. I want to see Mr. Grenade.
Yeah.
Just
That kid's name is Devin.
Devin.
Yeah.
Devin the Grenade. That's what I'm calling him from now on. The Grenade, because he just
Dude,
explodes.
his match was fucking fire.
Yeah,
was the best.
it was.
It was
awesome.
easily the
I
most
missed this
entertaining
one.
match.
I
Yeah.
should have played. I want to
It
see
was the
this one.
second one.
Yeah, I'll show it to
It
you.
was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'll show that one to you after this one. This dude's like, what's funny is that he just immediately sits down like, and then he's the one who does the takedown though. So
And
sneaky.
it was emphatic. It was
Yeah.
like, I have you, and now I'm gonna bury you.
Yeah, this dude's like, whatever.
But yeah, this is the new style, man. I gotta start playing it.
Yeah,
Sub only, not thinking about any points whatsoever. It's a completely different sport, man. It's like, it's the difference between freestyle and Greco.
yeah,
They're not the same game.
yeah,
Like, you're both wrestlers, but you're not the same game.
yeah.
Here it is.
And then he gets on top of him, and it's just like, blow. Put his hand on his face, just smack, 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 smack.
Yeah,
smack.
like look at this. This is so.
And people
Yeah,
are
like look
kinda
at that.
like,
He's rubbing his forearm into the guy's nose,
Yeah.
like just bullying the fuck out of
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, that's
legal. We're fighting for money.
that's all I wanted to see here. And
See, I should have fought him.
that dude had probably brought it out of you.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back up, my man, Devon. Let's see. Can you move the little lemon juice out of the way?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Devin Taylor. Is it playing? There we go. Get a little bit of sound.
I thought you just wanted to see the weight room part. I
No.
mean, the smash part.
I do want to, but I guess I just want to see that too. That was like more towards the end.
It's literally the very end. It's in this. He didn't panic when he got stuck on bottom
Let's
either.
see. Yeah. So. So this is what they go to overtime in this match.
I just want to see that.
I do.
Like,
That splash.
If anyone's ever seen Rico Rodriguez versus Marcelo Garcia in Abu Dhabi, where Rico stood up and backsplashed Marcelo, and it was legal.
Yeah.
And then they acted like, oh, I can't believe this. And they restarted the match. They never should have restarted. When Marcelo let go, they should have let fucking Rico do whatever he wanted to him.
Right.
All right, let's see the finish.
I think this is it.
Yeah, but this whole thing was pretty awesome, man.
It was.
They should keep doing these. I'm gonna keep coming. I'm down to compete in the tournament format or a super fight.
I wonder what happens if somebody
It was
stands.
awesome.
If somebody stands up with you with somebody on your back and then they hop off, is it still
They
considered?
escaped.
But is it still okay? Still considered an escape?
I mean, isn't it?
I mean, I don't know. Like if you have like the harm, I guess the hooks are what matter the most.
Well, no, because when the guy has one of them, they still keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So that's why I'm curious about that. But like if you have one hook and
So, look at this armbar escape.
he just gets out like fuck.
Fuck out of here. Ugh. What a fucking assassin. This motherfucker's bad, dude.
Yeah, he's a nasty dude. Let's see. One more round of
bad.
this. One more round of this.
One more round.
One more round.
What is this?
So he got what? Uh-oh.
Maybe something that I don't want to have happen is happening.
Uh-oh.
And then I gotta explain to people things I don't want to explain to people.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, just because we know the same people doesn't mean that we should be friends on Facebook and shit. You know?
Yes. Looks like he's already out.
Delete. Delete.
There you go. You heard it here first, folks. Delete.
Delete.
He's almost out of the back escape.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be.
But yeah, EBI rules are so different.
It's pretty cool.
Like the overtime rule and
They make it pretty exciting.
yeah.
Most
It makes it watchable.
most of the matches watchable. It's like remember when Eddie talked about the guy who escapes. What if this guy just gets out on escapes? There's like one EBI match where there's this guy who's just like he's the best turtle escaper ever, and he kept promoting that. I'm like, no man, we don't want to see escapes. We want to see people get tapped. We want to see people's shit broke.
I want to see someone screaming in agony.
That's pretty much.
Every tendon in their foot backwards.
Well, my foot isn't backwards, but that bitch hurts now. Ankle is tight as fuck.
That's Mouch. It's Mouchy. He said, "I'm free.
He was like, what the fuck?
I'm free."
That was the what the fuck wiggle. Hey!
Hey, and here comes Mr. Grenade. For all you who need to know the timestamp.
So this is the
30, roughly around 30.
No, it's...
Roughly around 35-minute mark. That's when you can see the.
I'm going to guess it's more like the 36 when it actually happened.
It probably is. I just can't see the other side of the screen.
But we'll see.
There you go. So triangle, but he gets up. Splash! What's up, dude? You think you tough? I'm gonna splash you again. Blow!
that shit is so gnarly.
It's awesome.
But he got it in.
It was awesome.
It wasn't worth it though, because you can visibly see the pain.
Yeah. Like, you won, and you look like you got fucked up.
Yeah. You're visibly in pain.
It's a tough game, man.
Yeah, that's visibly.
This is
sick.
a tough game.
That sucks, but good on you.
He put his body weight directly into his shoulders too, which
Yeah,
is also savage.
he wasn't joking around with that
he
slam.
He had been practicing that or something.
Geronimo!
Imagine drilling that with someone, being like, "Hey man, I want to try something." Like,
You gotta get a crash pad or something.
That's a
Yeah.
crash pad
You
for
better
sure.
get a foam pit if you want to drill that.
Yeah.
I'm not taking that shit.
Let's go
Okay,
into
yeah.
the foam pit one day when we have like a crazy ass studio with like a foam pit.
Yeah.
Foam fit, hot tub,
Yeah.
smoothie bar.
No smoothie bar.
No, come on, man.
Come on, dude, put the smoothie bar in there.
He wants a regular bar.
Smoothie bar.
Yeah, we can have smoothies back there, but it's not a smoothie bar. It's just a bar
It's just a bar. You have a liquor license. It's no big deal.
with proper 12.
Yeah, proper 12. I have to go to a party later. I might go look for that.
Oh my god, is it out yet? Like
I know it's out because people bought it.
in America?
Yeah, people brought it to like the thing because he said like, hey, if you bring this to the front, we'll let you in. And people came in with like 3-5 bottles, and they were standing outside.
Is that
Proper
like
12.
is that like his one, or does he just have like a branding partnership with them?
I'm not exactly sure.
All I know is there's a lot of pictures of him, like in the mix, like making the shit, mixing it. So
Drink half a bottle of this, and you'll be able to fight just like me.
Maybe though.
That should be the campaign: is get drunk and fight like Conor
The
McGregor.
thing that's wrong with
the
your
most
name
the most irresponsible ad campaign
of all time.
Yeah. Banned.
Beer for anyone.
I'll grab a beer.
Oh, my fucking ankle, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Can't. I know it's out, but I just don't know where.
I'm still gonna train tomorrow, suck my dick. And Monday is squat day. Keep the weight on the heel for sure. We're gonna have real good technique on
Oh
Monday.
God.
No, just have sharp technique, whatever.
I want to read a review.
Read a review?
A review of the press conference.
No, the whiskey.
Oh, yeah. I watched a review.
What did they say?
They say it sucks.
They said it sucks.
Yeah, but you could tell that they were cunty, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't trust them.
As a drink critic, I can tell you that that's your job as a critic is to.
To be a cunt?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
It's like, only the top shit is good.
Not always. There's also the inverse of that, which is being really annoying about junk food too. It's like being obsessed with burgers and nachos and like hot dogs and stuff, and being like a burger purist. Like that's
Yeah.
another extremely annoying version of food criticism.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that I'm extremely sick of.
Like, you see, this hot dog, when you bite into it, there needs to be a snap. And that tells you that the casing is of high quality.
Yeah, and getting
If you
like
chew through the casing and there's no pop, what you have is a shitty hot dog.
There you
It's
go.
like, what you have is a fucked up attitude. Like,
Like, eat your goddamn hot dog and shut your fucking mouth.
put a hot dog in it, buddy.
So,
you just want to shut your fucking mouth.
pretty much. Like, if I get a little bit drunk tonight, that's going to be all me all night. Like, it's going to be all of a sudden I'm having an Irish accent the whole night.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, man. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about
I've
me.
never accidentally slipped into anyone else's accent
I do it all
because
the
I
time.
listen to them for 6 hours a day.
Do you not? No.
That's never happened.
Never. Okay.
Like, I've never noticed that I pick up Jordan Peterson's cadence sometimes.
There you go.
I've never noticed it because it doesn't happen. I've never randomly started picking up Connor's mannerisms or laugh. That's never happened. I don't know what you're talking about.
So this will probably, basically, it's an
I'm a
equivalent.
stable human being.
It's equivalent to Jameson. That's this whiskey.
It's what?
It's equivalent to Jameson.
Well, that's what he was saying.
Yeah.
Is that like he's coming to
That
try and take
danced
over
on
Jameson's spot.
Jamie shit.
That danced on Jameson's shit.
It's not strongly flavored, but at an affordable price point, made by one of Ireland's most respected distilleries, it'll be mixed or served over ice with something sweet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Nothing
little
wrong
ginger,
with a good mixin' whiskey, you know.
Pardon me, a little ginger ale, a little squish of lemon. Then boom,
And boom,
the proper 12.
6 or 7 of those, and you'll be fighting like Conor McGregor.
Obviously.
Put on a purple suit, you know. Get into an argument with the guy with the shaved head.
We bumped into Mr. Jiu-Jitsu. Do you guys follow Mr. JJ
I
on
didn't even know he
Instagram?
saw him.
No, who's that?
Mr. Jiu-Jitsu is a homie
I wish I would have known
who's
that.
got a lot of followers. And he committed to coming in to do the podcast. You just got to slide in his DMs.
Oh, okay. Just Mr. Jiu-Jitsu. Hey, I'm looking at you.
Look up his followership. He has way more than 10,000, I think.
Yeah, he does. I remember seeing that much, but
Like he's lightweight jiu-jitsu famous.
Nice. How
And
many
he's the
followers counts as jiu-jitsu famous?
I think if you have more than 10, you're jiu-jitsu famous.
Yeah.
Yeah, like why the fuck does anyone have 10,000 followers? Do you know what I mean?
13,
Yeah, you're definitely
13K.
like
You
internet
have 13K?
famous.
Yeah, 13K.
Yeah. Like a
Yeah,
lot of people know who
he's
you
like
are.
a guy then, you know. He's
Yeah,
like one
you're
of the
a
guys.
dude.
Yeah.
You're not especially hot. No offense, Mike. You're a beautiful man, but you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, like you're a guy that people know, you know.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're an influencer.
Yeah. I am not on that level yet. I'm just a wee baby. Which is good. Which is good. That gives me plenty of time to get tapped out by purple belts and build up my ranking.
1K.
Who? Me?
You, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1K.
Getting there.
Yeah.
1,000 followers. Is it just 1,000 or is it like 1,300?
It's 1,100.
What?
Yeah, 1,164.
I used to have more than that, I feel like.
Hey, man. Times have changed.
Anthony's like, get over your
Your content
These
has
are the
slipped.
numbers.
You gotta
The numbers are the numbers.
rethink
Yeah.
your content strategy.
Yeah, man. Aren't you the one that said that I don't look at the numbers? I don't look at the numbers.
I really don't.
There you
honestly.
go.
That's why I didn't know them.
There you see. Kaboom.
Yeah. But I used to,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to learn to stop giving a fuck about those kinds of numbers. Like I don't care how many likes something gets anymore. I don't care, like, how many followers I have. Like, none of that matters. I really want depth.
Yeah. Some people are so
I want people that give a fuck to give a fuck. And
Yeah.
I want to know who they are, and I want to know stuff about them.
Yeah.
I don't need everybody to give a fuck.
I wanna know your
'Cause
favorite
then
color.
no one gives a fuck. It's the same thing as no one giving a fuck.
Yeah, I want to know your shoe size, your favorite color.
And you're sober over here slurring
I
your words.
am. Hey man, somebody's talking about buying expensive gin for whatever fucking reason. I don't know why. Like I got shit to do tomorrow, dude.
Expensive gin.
Expensive gin for Bombay. I'm like, why?
Oh, Bombay Sapphire?
Get
Is
some. Let's get some Bombay. You know.
No, that's
that
probably
your Wombs?
No, it's not my ones. It's one of my coworkers. We're gonna go to a housewarming party, and they're like, let's get fucked up. I'm like, we were fucked up all week. I got shit to do tomorrow.
Hey, man.
Hey,
Some people don't have shit to do tomorrow.
you got shit to do tomorrow.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
saying some people don't.
they
And so
don't.
they're like, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Let's get it in.
Let's get in. I'm like,
And they probably hate their life to some degree. They hate their job or something.
nah,
And so now you got to get it in.
maybe. Oh man, yeah, that dude probably hates his life. One dude probably said
Like, wait, now that you think about it.
yeah.
Yo,
Dude,
that guy fucking hates his life.
they said some rude shit to him while we were at work. They had like a Lexus
Now that
LFA.
you give me time to
Think
think.
about it, yeah. This
That
dude,
dude totally hates himself.
somebody running a Lexus LFA, and they're like, this dude's like bigger, and he's like, hey, I want you in the back seat of the car so I can do donuts with it.
Oh,
And he didn't say it like in a mean way, but he just only specifically said him,
yeah.
and then he took too long to say other people in the car, and so it just sounded like you're just kind of just being a bully, dude. It's okay.
I mean, look, fat guy's in the back.
I understand that, but still, why is
That's
it
why
just
the trunk's back there.
why is it just him? They wanted to put me in the trunk. I was like, I'd ball you up and put you in the trunk.
It's called kidnapping, sir.
It is.
Plus, they have that little latch now. It's not
Yeah.
nearly how it used to be, you know?
Yeah.
You used to put somebody in the trunk and they were done for. Now, if they can, like, get a little bit of light, and that thing glows in the dark, too.
Yeah, we gotta go back to
Not
the
that I know.
70s or something. Get us.
Oh, dude, if I were in the 70s,
Not even get a car in the 70s.
there were no cell phones.
I don't know how that would work for you.
It'd be great.
I mean, I guess it depends. Are we time traveling or are we already there?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, if we're already there, then it doesn't matter. Then you're right. But if we time traveled and you're just stuck in the 70s, then you'd be fucked.
Why am I fucked?
Because there's so many things that you just know how to do based on your phone that, like, you just wouldn't know how to do anymore.
Like what?
I don't know, man. I gotta think about this. Like, let's see, directions.
You know, I was alive before there were fucking cell phones.
I understand
I can
that.
read a map, motherfucker.
All right, man.
You'd be at such an advantage if you went back to the 1970s. You'd just be like a
Nigga,
million,
you were just
like-
talking about.
like that. The dumb thing about like you
Are
guys
you
ever
really that crippled?
did you guys
You're
watch?
what, 24?
Yeah,
Jesus.
I was barely around without the internet.
But like, so
So
I take that shit away right now. You're telling me like you're fucked.
I can go home. I go home.
All right, wait. All right.
I can go to my girlfriend's house. Go to work.
Maps are less available than they once were as well. though.
Yeah, that's true too. Like if I go to the gas
They were
station.
easier. Yes,
They-
every gas station
Yeah,
had
had
maps.
maps.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
So if you go to the 70s, they're
Yeah.
gonna have a map.
they're gonna have a map, so I think we'll be good there. So maps will be fine. So I guess the only thing you have to worry about is like if some shit happens, you can't just call people up. You like come through.
Like what happens?
Like anything, anybody tries to start some shit like the Conor and Khabib shit. That shit you gotta call collect. You gotta get somebody. You gotta get somebody to connect the lines. Like all right, international fees. There's no Instagram instant message. I'm gonna hop on a flight today.
Let's send a courier pigeon.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta hop in the
Yeah, you got
steam train
exactly.
to the
It's not
telegram.
Gonna, it's not gonna work out.
Oh
It's gonna be like
my
2
God.
days. That's gonna be 2 days after the fight's over. Conor may get there on time. Might get there. He may see Khabib leaving the airport. It's gonna be too late.
How come you eat slap?
How come
You must ask him if you think he is man. If you think he is man, why you do not ask him?
Who slapped who?
How come you?
What was the
how
slap
come
about?
You eat
Oh,
slap?
let's get you up to speed on what
I
happened.
I watched like 15 minutes of the press conference.
Not-
I just
So-
don't know what the slap was about. I know there was the bus incident like a couple months ago.
So the bus incident is because of the slap incident. So Artem
He has a
Lobov
wife?
is one
Okay.
of Connor's friends. He's of Russian descent, but he lives in Ireland.
Okay.
Right? And he trains with SPG. And he's in a hallway, and I guess he had called Khabib a coward or something.
Yeah,
Called him a name
yeah, something like that.
in social media.
Mm-hmm.
So Khabib rolled up on him in the hotel, and Khabib had homies with him. Here it is. Khabib had the homies with him, right? And he doesn't like smack him in the face. He gives him the like he grabs him like he's tying up with him, right? But it's like it's a hard tie.
Yeah.
He's like, hey man, you don't just get to say whatever the fuck
So he
you want
grabs
about
him.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Artem gets out of there. He just kind of walks away, right?
yeah.
But apparently, he let Connor know that he got like confronted by these dudes, and Connor was like, "What the fuck?" No, I'm kidding. I just I don't know what he did. But he did react and got the fucking homies together and got a jet and came to New York and stormed the building.
Yeah.
Like, if I had that kind of cash, that's the kind of shit I would have done too. I don't think I would have thrown a dolly because my friends are really smart.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
friends,
those guys have like charges now, right?
my friends would have been like, here's what we're going to do.
We're gonna
But
stop the bus.
it wouldn't have been like, oh, we shouldn't do anything. Like, if we can all get there
Mm-hmm.
and, like, be like, yo, fucking Wonder Twins activating shit, and all of a sudden, like, we're all there. Like, all right,
Yeah.
it reminds me of the boys in Austin when I was living down there.
Oh.
Like,
Oh.
if
I know you lived in
something
Austin.
jumped off, if something jumped off, on,
Yeah.
Mhm.
on.
Panda.
Like, those boys, like, one of those boys choked a dude out for saying something naughty about me before I even heard it. I didn't hear it. I didn't know what happened. The guy gets finished and delivered to my feet in real life. Like, can you imagine
You're like,
that?
what? Wait, what?
Can you imagine?
Why?
Can you imagine you're doing something and then one of your friends is like, drops an unconscious man in front of you, kicks him, makes him wake up and apologize to you, and you don't even know why yet. Like, that's the kind of motherfuckers that I fuck with, you know?
What are you
Those are the motherfuckers I
Crazy
fuck
people?
with. No, like people who have standards for certain amounts of behavior. Like you can't do anything you want.
So these were
I'll fucking slap you.
jiu-jitsu guys. These are jiu-jitsu guys. Yeah.
Most of my friends are jiu-jitsu guys now. Like, I only have a few friends that aren't super capable physically, and I don't like being around them sometimes when there's public,
Yeah.
because if they shoot their mouth off, I'm by myself. Like, it's me protecting you now. It's not me helping. Helping you is different than protecting you.
Oh yeah, and you know that they're like they got more like swagger in their stuff too.
It's
right?
not
They
that they're,
wanna-
not because of me. It's the way they actually are.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like if Darren wasn't there, the same thing could still happen.
yeah,
very
they would have
well.
just lost.
Yeah, it's like I was doing good, but then Darren came in and cleaned it up.
It's like, that's the story you want to
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
if you want to.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I have friends that shoot their mouths off, you know?
I said, baby, you should have seen the other guy.
But yeah, I think those are that action of like, they did what to our friend? Fuck that. Let's ride.
Hop on a plane,
I relate to that,
land.
you know?
I can't, the international sign for no fucking weapons.
I showed you my hands. It was a very clever way to interpret it.
Yeah,
I showed you my hands. No weapons.
no weapons.
Get off the bus.
It's like,
Uh,
you took a fucking shit.
Well, when he's like, may it rest in peace or whatever, like, that glass, may it rest in peace. No, may God have mercy on its soul. He prayed for the glass. He was mentioning Jesus.
That's so stupid.
He's not even super into Jesus.
No, he's not. But it's funny.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, era.
man.
That's the best shit.
It is.
Like,
Especially like throwing in the rock kind of thing. The me. That's like the rock. That's like old school rock stuff. Yeah.
God, so rude.
It's old school rock. You don't have to. So doesn't have to answer any questions, and you shouldn't either.
I just can't imagine doing that in real life.
Just somebody talking to you and just me. That'd be hilarious.
Got him.
Like, I'm a pretty loud, wild motherfucker. I just can't imagine, like, I don't know what I would be like if I was at a press conference.
Speak up, mate. I can't fucking hear you.
How dare you?
Speak up, mate.
Seriously, though, I don't know, like, where I would take it. If I would go full nuclear. Because Connor goes nuclear.
He does. It's hilarious. He talks to everybody.
And I know I wouldn't be like, you know, I train really hard. I have a lot of respect for my opponent. And I'm just going to give it my all. And we're going to leave it in the cage. We're going to bang. You know, like some stupid shit like that. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'd be like, because Connor is
Start screaming.
He's full on nuclear.
I think you would just do a pro wrestling gimmick. I don't even know if you would just like even like refer to your opponent. You might just do something completely out of the ordinary. Like, you wouldn't be talking to him. It's like you're not. It's like he's not even there. It's like this is your own
It's
show.
more likely that I would do something like that.
Yeah,
You're right.
it'd be your show. It wouldn't even be like you're just disrespecting him. It's just like it's just all about me.
Let's talk about something else.
He's-
Like,
he doesn't-
they would ask me a question and I would just go into something
He
else.
said yes. So yes.
Just start talking about something I feel like talking
You
about.
see these fucking legs?
Is that what I like talking about?
He said you
No.
see these arms. See, look what I was telling you about. These legs.
Let's get him in.
He said, look at these
good.
legs.
I'm kidding.
Looking good.
I'm kidding.
Got some nice stems on you, coach.
But I was fucking. I put on my fucking my little gimmick shorts. And I was doing like quad stretches and shit, and I was having Anthony film it because I was inspired by the Phil Baroni weightlifting video.
Oh, let's watch
Pull
that.
that bitch
Let's
up!
look that up right
I
now.
haven't seen this one.
It's the most homoerotic thing on the internet. It's way more homoerotic than gay porn. It's gayer than gay
How do
porn.
you spell Baroni? B-R-B-A.
B-A, bar.
Baroni. There you go. See? Spelling.
What?
That'd be the other thing.
You're bad at spelling?
No, that'd be the other thing. If I had to spell shit, I'm like, fuck.
I used to be a spelling bee champion. I did, actually. I'm not even using that Connor gimmick. I used to actually be a spelling bee champion. Yes! The infamous weightlifting video, dude.
I think I might know.
This is the best.
One. I think I might have seen this
This
one.
is the best.
Oh wait, no, I haven't seen this one.
This is the best. Like, all right, first of all, he's famous for getting on top of the cage, flexing, and looking at himself. And while looking at himself, he goes, and then he goes, I'm the best ever, which is so far from the truth. Phil motherfucking Baroni. Yeah, look at those shorts. That's all man right there, dog. It's 100% beefcake, New York, badass indeed.
That's some Mexico.
The infamous weightlifting video. Look at this close up of my dick. Look at those shorts. Oh,
Are
that's
those
the best
cut-off
part.
jean shorts?
The best part of the cutoff jean shorts. Oh yes.
Just
The
jigging.
infamous Phil Baroni weightlifting video.
Jigging it.
You see the way he popped the fucking.
The cheeks. In the water. What's up?
For what? Like,
surf.
why do you have to do the push-ups there? Like, tell me
Doing
why.
the push-ups in the surf.
Tell me why. Look at the hip angle there. That's the angle that I dropped my dick at. I dropped my dick. That's a dick dropping angle if there ever was one. Like,
I mean, I think
what
this
activity
is.
do you do like this besides push dick?
That's
What
all
do
you do.
like this? Like,
all you do.
If I'm doing this, what else am I doing?
This is getting.
Slanging.
This is border. He's like, yeah, what's up, lady? I said, check out these.
You know, they put a
biceps."
girl in it to make it seem like it was less
Yeah,
gay.
you're saying this might be. They put it's like, oh, big stone.
Yeah, I put myself between the legs of women all the time. But mostly I bend over in public places.
When was this recorded? Like,
This is the best. Oh, it's the best video in the history of the internet. I don't know why everyone doesn't watch this video every single day.
oh my god. Yeah.
Oh, look at him looking at himself. When he's like, oh, down to the Adonis belt. Man, if I was a woman, I would fuck the shit out of me. Now let me wrestle this guy.
This is the scene.
No, go ahead and touch it.
It's like these are scenes like right before a gay porno.
Before, this is a gay porno.
This is like a gay. No, this is where.
Oh,
you see,
yeah, this is the best.
Whoa.
Check out my butt. Because that's what straight dudes do. That's not Playgirl, you know?
Yeah, this is definitely format.
That
this
dude-
is this is
All right,
just
now look for
only
shoot right
this is
now.
like nominally
Wait,
a
pause
workout
this shit.
video.
Pause this shit. Right now, Phil Baroni has his ass. Show me the camera so I know if I'm in the camera. Has his ass out, like down, pants down, like a black guy. Except for black guys show you their underpants. Phil's is just straight butt.
Cheeks.
It's just straight cheeks.
cheeks.
So it's down below. It's down here.
Yeah,
below
it's
the butt.
definitely. I mean, it's
And he's sprawled out. He's sprawled out like.
yeah, it's softcore gay porn. It's just like it's just erotica. Like,
Oh,
Do you think do you think he knew what he was doing when
Fuck
he?
yes.
Of course he did.
No one's that naive.
Yeah, no, this is hilarious.
Unless
yeah,
he's,
that's-
all right. The only way he didn't do that on purpose is if he's actually a deeply closeted gay man.
Yeah.
Then he would just look at it like, no, that's just me being sexy, you know? It's for the ladies.
I don't know.
Like, no, seriously.
Well, I mean, that's been
There's
part
a,
of
there's
like
a possibility
that's
of
part
that.
of like old school bodybuilding culture where you like
Yes.
yeah.
There's a possibility of that. But I think he was aware. I think he knew.
Oh
what he
yeah,
was
like
doing.
he had to be right.
I hope so.
Yeah.
That was
I hope
great.
he's just a proud man who likes to show his booty. Otherwise,
Yeah, man,
he's a deeply
I
troubled
gotta,
dude.
I gotta make rent.
Let's
You
go
know?
back to this.
Hey, I don't. Maybe it was just gay for pay, you know? Shit's lucrative.
It's just
Shit.
it gets more and more aggressive. It's
If we
just like-
can't, if we don't start making more money soon, I'll be doing hand job videos with old men. I don't give a fuck. Just not on my face, bro. It's not just. I'm not just giving any old man a hand job. It's my box and up. You know, like you have to. If you pull up in a car that costs more than $400,000, you can get a $10,000 hand job.
Oh, man. I just had a fucked up thought in my head. And I'm
What?
sorry. I said so how much would it cost you for a guy to like an old man to pay you to jerk off into your shirt?
Onto my shirt.
Yeah, like you love and choke shirt.
No, that was cold. That was cold, Anthony. I mean, but Daddy needs some money, and I got some old shirts that nobody's ever gonna miss. We'll start the bidding at $50K. We'll start the bidding at $50K. $50K, you can blow up my boobs for $50K. But at this point, I don't give a fuck. That's a life-changing amount of money right now.
It is, but it's your
Right
brand. though.
now.
But that's like your name. It's like somebody just.
I know,
That's what
but I'm talking about like
I
not
know.
the one that you're wearing.
No, I know.
Taking
That's what
the-
I'm talking
taking
about.
the
That's what I'm
gym in a
talking about, though.
different
Like,
One of the old ones that I'm not proud of anymore.
it's like the ones. It's like
Just let him blow it up.
it's like it's like blue and gold or the grays. It's like that's where it starts. That's the choice.
Yeah,
you
he can
need.
get the blue and gold. He can get the second one for $50K.
Oh, okay.
If we go to the original design, that's $100K, and for the gray, it's $500,000. And you can blow up my chest for $500,000.
Like, I don't even know what the equivalent to that is, but it's pretty bad.
That's a lot of money.
No, not that, but just like.
If somebody wanted to jerk off on you for $500,000 and you said no,
But
I would beat you with a
it-
stick.
it's different.
I'd be like, get over yourself.
Like it's like something. It's not even like if you like off my birth certificate. It's like something that you work to build.
I know.
Is this video of him getting beat up now?
Maybe.
Mm.
It looks like it. Yeah.
It's like, this is what happens when you make videos and, oh, God.
Damn.
But yeah. I
Damn.
mean, those pictures of him just laying there with his butt out, like are you serious?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Now maybe I have similar pictures.
Hey man, it's okay.
You scour the internet,
I'd rather not.
clothespins. Anyway,
There you go. Clothespins. Whoa.
clothespins.
Clothespins on my cock.
No,
I just wanted to see if you would have
that's
like.
the only hint.
As I was gonna be like, I just wanted to see if I could say things, and he.
I
Just,
can't fuck with cockball torture.
Ugh.
Like, not even as a stunt. Like, if I'm gonna do something and just take a picture of it because I think aesthetically it would look interesting. Like, there's things that I've done like that. That's how the clothespins came into being.
Oh god.
But like,
What are the clothespins? What's the story?
I use clothespins in a picture, but that picture is on the internet, and if I tell exactly where the clothespins are, it might be easier to know that it's me, and I'm not gonna let that be so easy.
Mm,
All right.
that's funny. Oh
I'm
man.
gonna make that a little harder on people.
That's just like my testicles just went into my body when you said that.
What?
Cockball torture.
Oh yeah, dude, people are into that.
I know it's so sad.
I can't fuck
No,
with it.
thank you.
I can't fuck with it.
It's like
And,
somebody-
I mean, I can wrap my head around anything.
yeah.
I'm dark.
Like,
Like,
put-
I can figure out why you like it. I just if I was married to a woman and she was the hottest, coolest woman in the whole world, and she was like, "I need this to come," I'd be like, "We're not dating."
It's like what is the second
If she
hottest
was
woman
like,
need?
"I need this once a year," I would still say, "No, we're not dating." It's like
Just-
that's something I
just
just can't
once.
do. I can't do that. Like just about
It's like
anything
going on
else.
vacation.
Like just about anything else, you could get out of me once a year, no matter what it was.
No, there's
Like,
lines.
oh yeah, that once a year.
I got
All right.
I got a book somewhere. It's like no insertion.
What?
No, I mean in the dick hole.
Oh, sounding?
Yeah,
Sounding is off limits as well.
yeah, no. Like
Sounding is off limits.
I saw a video where a chick put a pinky in a dude's dick hole. I lost my mind.
Yeah.
I lost my mind.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
like,
that's-
what?
Yeah.
What?
Into my urethra. Sounding is just bad. That's what it's called for you guys that don't know.
Sounds bad.
It's called sounding. And one day, I was with my homegirl, and we were like, let's go to porn stores, right? And so we go to one, and it was just like kind of like a cookie cutter one, and she was like, oh, this sucks. She was like, let's go to a gay one. I was like, all right, cool. So we go to the gay one, and the room in the back where they had the bondage stuff was 10 times better.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't even fucking close.
Hmm.
In terms of like if you go to these random ass like adult marts
Yeah.
and shit that are all throughout Ohio,
Yeah.
Oh,
they're
just
pretty
like-
much the exact same store. Just either larger or smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But they're the exact same store. They have the exact same shit. And it's kind of like Hot Topic.
Yeah.
Like, they don't go too deep into any rabbit hole. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
but there's like this everywhere. They cover everything.
But at the gay store, they weren't fucking playing. They had all these sounding tools, all these canes, all these whips, chains, everything. All in the bondage section. The bondage section was about as big as this room, and it was full of stuff. It was like stuff on top of stuff, man. Like, they were not playing games. And so that was the first time I had seen sounding rods in person. And I picked one up, and it was heavy. And I put it down. I was like, ah! I was like, oh, God! Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was fucking heavy. No, thank you.
Oh my god.
No, thank you. But
That's
shout out
cute.
to all
Made out
those
of
gay men
pewter.
out there going hard. I don't mean that with any like euphemism. I mean like, good for you. Get after it. But yeah.
Fuck.
Well, that insertion is an unnatural insertion, Anthony.
It is. So is docking.
Docking?
Docking.
Look, whatever floats your boat, you know.
Look,
like I'm not.
if I
I'm
were-
not here to.
Well,
you
then
know,
again, all right. Wait a second.
What?
I'm trying to think if there's any really hot tranny that's uncircumcised.
There you go.
Not one that's currently on my radar.
There you go.
All of the girls that I would make out with that have dicks have been snipped. So it's impossible for me to involve myself in any docking activity.
Oh man.
I was like, but yeah, if you're like really into dudes, I can see being in a docking. That makes sense.
I don't understand what the purpose of it
But you're not
is.
into dudes.
I don't understand what the purpose of it though. Like,
What?
I-
They're jerking you off. What do you mean?
but like, I just thought I thought they're just doing a Chinese finger trap. I thought it was like more of an aesthetic thing.
I mean,
Like it just looks cool.
Yeah, it's like something that looks cool that people just do.
let us combine. We are now one tube.
Like it's like things you do with like your significant other.
We have now become one tube.
It's like things you do with your significant other because there's nothing because it's not sexual because it's just funny or it looks like an interesting thing. Like I just thought it was one of those things.
No.
Yeah, no.
Dudes are whacking it in there. Why was that so funny?
It's a convergence, you know. There's nothing.
Why was that? Why was that the line that broke Anthony?
I'm just thinking. I'm just trying to wrap my head around it, and it's just like it doesn't make sense to me because it's just like it seems like it's a lot. It's too much. Like, is it like? But like, is there like a third dude involved that just does like the jerking, and the two dudes just sit there and like, yeah.
No.
I mean, if you want, but
I
you
mean,
don't
I
have
was gonna
to.
say, I guess.
Like, 'cause I don't understand it. That's why I'm like, all right. So who does
I mean,
the
you're
jerking?
gonna have to look it up, Anthony.
Who does the jerking?
Who does the jerking?
Is it the guy who's circumcised? Or the guy who's uncircumcised?
There's probably a whole subculture of our tiny fan base that like prays for the day that we make out. Like, because girls are super into that.
That's
Girls love gay porn.
they do.
And so somewhere out there right now, there's some lady just flicking the bean a little bit,
Probably.
hoping for the day.
I was about to say
They're writing slash fic about you guys. You're gonna get a
fanfic going on right now.
a manila envelope in the mail that has like anime drawings of you two guys.
And now you too.
Yeah.
You're in our little universe. You've been here twice now.
Yeah,
That's
you have
right.
been. You're now a part of it. Trying to think. Anything else?
Do you have weird news?
I didn't really look it up, so I'm gonna say no.
Good.
Yeah, I didn't have enough time to do that. But yeah,
Anthony, we've been here 100 times.
we have been on here 100 times. Oh, I guess I can. Well, I already told you about the guy who just headbangs in storms. Do you want to see a video of him?
Kind of
bangs.
not.
Yeah. So let's see.
Headbangs
Oh, headbangs.
at hurricanes. Like
I
he
thought
got.
like had bangs.
I don't. Yeah,
like,
right. This dude has bangs. It's wild.
We see a guy with bangs before, bro.
Bro.
It's fucked up.
It's fucked up, son.
This sucks.
There's nothing special about it, but he's out in like all these hurricanes, and he just goes around and just like headbangs and gets paid for it.
So how much is he getting paid?
So he got $1,000 for his last GoFundMe for the last hurricane.
And so he's like, yo, give me $1,000. You guys cover my travel.
All he wants is gas money and coffee. And he gets 1,000, and like the Foo Fighters and everybody else retweets him.
I mean, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, he's like this is like his third time doing it already.
Yeah, I'm not impressed, but at the same time, good for you.
Yeah, good for you. But
Well, bullet for you.
yeah. Other than that, I'm trying to think. Is there anything else interesting? There's a UFC.
Is it on Fight Pass?
It's not actually. I think it's on Fox. Let me just double check though.
Double check.
And there's a UFC.
There's UFC start. It's probably UFC going
UFC
on.
Sao Paulo?
Yes, UFC going on right now probably. Let me see.
Well, Dana White's been hitting me on the Instagram. And not like personal me. Like when he posts, I get notified because I hit the bell.
It's a fight day schedule. UFC fight night. Let's see. Let's go here.
It's in Sao Paulo?
Sao Paulo. It looks
Sao
like
Paulo.
It looks like a guy who looks like doesn't even tell me. I don't even know. Oh, wait, I see. Like does like FS1. FS1. So there's 205ers. There's one guy that basically looks like the dude that does all those spinning wheel kicks in like 155. Why can't I bring this over, sir? Just let me bring
Barbosa?
Barbosa. Yeah, basically he looks like a jack. He looks like a big Barbosa right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Barbosa's older brother.
Versus Eric Anders.
Eric Anders.
I can't believe his nickname is Yo Boy.
Eric, yeah, boy, Anders.
Get the fuck out of here, sir.
That's not real. That's just
Yes,
like,
it is.
It's real.
Really?
It's your boy.
Eric, yeah, boy, Anders.
Nogueira looking old as a motherfucker.
Where's Nogueira?
Up in the corner there.
Oh yeah. God damn.
Looking like the elder statesman for show.
And still looking good though.
But he can win a fight anytime I did it, you know?
Especially this guy who's always so happy.
Gokhan Saki? Is that down there? Or am I reading that wrong? Sakai.
Sakai. Augusto Sakai. The Vanilla Gorilla. Chase the... That's too long. Let's look at all these bad nicknames first. Let's go through and look at all these bad nicknames. Alex.
Astro Girl. That's not a good one either.
The Brazilian
These
gangster.
are like clearly fake nicknames.
No,
They're not fake.
They made them up.
Yeah, exactly.
They're
Like,
not- Nobody in the gym made him up. The
Yeah.
Italian stallion.
I am the Italian stallion.
Luigi the Italian stallion.
Oh, sad.
Is that says Capoeira?
Yeah, his nickname is Capoeira.
Holy fuck, your last name's long. Fuck off.
Teleslitis. Hector Lombard on the early prelims.
He's back.
Man, that's crazy.
He's back from Cuba. The Savage.
Shitara.
Shitara. Yeah, you kind of look like Shitara. You do. It's okay. And then let's go through the Panther and Killer Bee. Ben Saunders.
I like that dude.
Yeah.
Sergio Moraes, though. That's some good jiu-jitsu in that fight.
It-
And that's still early prelims? That's the main event of the early prelims?
Main event of the early prelims.
Okay.
And then you got the Vanilla Gorilla kicks it off. Then you got Ryan Span Blackman with a fucking bun. Your nickname is Superman. Fuck yourself and fuck
He's
that
got
tattoo.
the Superman tattoo on his chest.
Fuck that tattoo. Get that shit off. Just put a giant N on there for nigga.
Oh, how
Ryan-
dare you.
Ryan Super
But
Nigga.
don't you ever, like whose joke is that? Where it's like you see somebody with a Superman tattoo, just go up to them and shoot him in the chest and be like, guess not.
I never heard that, but that's hilarious.
You're like, oh, I thought you were going to be okay, man. Sorry, my bad. You all right?
This guy, KLB. Louise KLB. That's good. Short and sweet. Doesn't make sense. It's perfect.
KLB has some kind of reference, I'm sure.
Francisco Tonaldo.
Saranda.
Yeah, that's definitely some kind of Portuguese word. Versus Evan Dunham, who
There.
doesn't have a nickname, but is bad as fuck.
There you go. Tattoo. Better tattoo. Sorry, man. Might lose.
Like, look at all my ink on this one side of my body. I'm going to murder you. Charles Oliveira.
Bronx versus the Spartan.
Charles Oliveira is a beast, though.
Yes,
Yeah, he's got such good jiu-jitsu for MMA.
he does. And then we got Marino Rodriguez versus
The Quiet Storm.
the Quiet Storm. I am from Iraq. The Quiet
Iraq?
Storm.
Yeah, but she's also from fucking Detroit.
Yeah, there you go.
Like,
Oh.
she from Michigan.
Iraq, Michigan.
This fat fuck.
From Iraq,
like,
Michigan.
Dearborn, then I guess.
Basically, Dearborn is Iraq. It's the same place. I swear to God, the first time I went there, I was like, is this weird to anyone else? Have you ever been there?
I've been there. It's weird because they have hot chicks, but then there's just like dangerous spot. Like I've seen like
No,
the
that's
hot.
not what I mean. I mean, like,
Well,
everything's in Arabic. You
That-
look around and
that
there's
too.
tons and tons of signs in Arabic.
That too. That's what I was saying. Like they just hella. Okay, that makes more sense now. I just thought it was some goofy writing. So
Wow.
I just didn't realize it was Arabic. I was like, man, this is some fucking weird language. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on here. I just kept
Yeah.
moving. I like, but like they have hot. Like that makes. I mean, that's why I saw hot Middle Eastern churches everywhere.
Yeah, dude.
That makes all the
yeah,
sense.
that's
to
why
me.
Dearborn is famous. It's because it has like
It's like the
That's-
largest
very
population.
large, like.
I had no idea.
I don't know if it's they're specifically
All that-
Iraqi or what.
That was the same time we got kicked.
Which
out of
should be
Canada.
kind of sort of proof that all Muslims aren't terrorists, because if they were, Dearborn would be some kind of weird war zone.
It's not, but it is the bomb. Kaboom.
How dare you?
Hannibal out. Fuck yourself.
The
You-
Baron.
Fuck you.
Why?
Because he's like 5 pounds overweight.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Damn. I
Yeah.
was like, why are you so aggressively
Like,
angry at
he-
Hannah Brown?
he's
Like,
almost-
well, he fucked my sister. I was like, what the fuck? Like, why are we so aggressive?
He's like almost a featherweight. Like, fuck your life. Like, I get it, man. You bounce your head off a toilet. I mean, not a toilet. Well,
What?
I'm sorry. Tub. One time. And everybody loses their mind. And now you can't cut weight ever again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, that's what happened. Because that's why he lost the chance to fight, what's his face one more time, TJ. Because his head, he just like blacked out onto
Go
a,
and slam his
During
head.
the weight cut?
during the weight cut, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. So,
But then go up to 45.
that's what I said. But Jose is there. Jose.
Jose.
I'm sorry.
Josie.
Josie.
Cool.
Cool.
All right, Anthony,
Darren. Walker. Darren. Anthony.
it's been a lovely episode.
It has been.
Episode 100.
Yes.
Internet, we really fucking appreciate you.
Thank you for having me once again.
Of course, dude. It was a blast. Thanks for coming to the event.
Yes.
Of course.
Like, it's fun shit. Like, I really recommend people watch those streams, and if you live in the area, it's worth the drive out. And there's good food right next door.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's an awesome experience. So, King of the Mat, thank you for having me. We will have each other again
Yes.
very soon. Goodbye, Internet. XOXO.